Hello and welcome everyone. We are here live at one of the most infamous created tracks of NR 2003. This is Stunt Track and this is the third annual Chevrolet Demolition Derby. Now, if anybody does NR 2003, you all know what kind of track this is. After the first turn comes a large jump, then after that comes a wide variety of jumps. But anyway, all the main guys that are here have signed up for the Demolition Derby, and they are here for the grand prize, a reserve ride for the third season of the NASCAR SEGA Cup Series. And before we start this event, let's be sure to go through the rules of this. Okay, here are the rules for the Chevrolet Demolition Derby. Each segment will consist of 3 laps. Drivers who crash or fall off the track will teleport to pit road. You are eliminated via retired, accident, tire, or etc. any kind of status, anytime within the 3-lap segment. If the lead car crosses the start-finish line on the final lap, the field will be instantly frozen and the game will be paused. If you still sit on pit road without your car disappearing, you will go on to the next segment, and this will continue until there is only one driver left. The last driver standing is confirmed a ride in the third season of the NASCAR SEGA Cup Series. Just try to survive out there. Now, I hope I made my explanation pretty clear about the rules of this event. The first car that crosses the start-finish line, the field will be instantly frozen, and if you're still on the track, you will go on to the next segment. And without further ado, let's meet our 20-car field of this event. In the number 1, we have Preston Plord. In the number 18, we have Justin Osborne. In the number 58, we have Andreas Allen. In the number 11, we have Pichu London. In the number 3, we have Season 2 Daytona 500 winner of the NASCAR SEGA Cup, Eric Burton. In the 13, we have Ryan Acosta. In the number 10, we have Dylan Young. In the number 22, we have Seth Cole. In the number 9, we have Chris Washer. In the number 5, we have Michael Norman looking to make his SEGA Cup debut if he wins this Derby. In the number 2, we have Danny Wells. In the number 12, we have Steven Gonzalez, who his most notable SEGA Cup Series victory came back at Richmond, where he raced his way into the chase. Number 6, we have James Silverfox hoping to make his SEGA Cup Series debut if he wins here today. Lyndon Wright in the 17, our last SEGA Cup Series winner, who won as Zinjoltis in the Wood Brothers 21. In the number 20, we have Cole Daly. In the number 7, we have SEGA Cup's most winningest driver, 5-time winner Dylan Poteet. In the number 14, we have Alex Tanker. In the number 8, we have Alex Ferranti, 3-time SEGA Cup Series winner. In the number 15, we have Charles Jackson. His last SEGA Cup win came at Talladega. And finally, we have Joshua Collar in the number 4. Well, that's it for our field rundown. We're gonna have to see what will happen here as we're about to start this event right away.
Gentlemen, start your engine!
I'm up in the center of 1 and 2 up here, so as you're going down the back stretch into 3, it may appear to me that they're inside, but they may be just shy of that. I'll really try to stay on top of that all night, buddy.
Now, all these drivers are already trying to run close, but don't forget, in this race, there are no yellow flags. I'm gonna keep the driver details up so I can remember everyone who's in which car. But definitely this is the 3rd annual Derby, and a lot of people have been waiting for this moment. Remember, if you fall off the track, the only time you're out is if you have a status beside your car number. And as the pace car makes its way onto pit road, Preston Ford will lead off these guys for our first 3-lap segment. Here they come into the first big jump. Remember, if you take the jump too hard, you could eliminate yourself, but hopefully Preston Ford doesn't do that himself. We're gonna have to see what happens with the 1 car. Did he make it? And oh no! And oh boy, Preston Ford, he's up in smoke. And I think we had someone fall off the track. I'm not sure. And oh boy, it was Charles Jackson. Oh boy, Charles Jackson has fallen off the track, and I don't see anyone else smoking. No, it's only Preston Ford, our pole sitter. And oh man. Preston Ford, without a doubt, I think he just eliminated himself from this event. And right now, our current leader is, our current leader right now is Seth Cole. As Charles Jackson, he's stuck off the track, but he's not exactly eliminated just yet. And look who just made himself into the lead and led that lap. Joshua Collar, and he started dead last. Oh man, Joshua Collar, he's a man on a mission, but he better be careful, because remember, in this race, it doesn't matter where you finish. It does not matter where you finish, you just have to survive. And oh man, the car behind him got some mega air. And oh man, Collar stopped on the track. And oh man, he's smoking, as well as the 8 of Alex Ferrati. And we got a big wreck right now. Cole Daly and another car has fallen off the track. It's James Silverfox. And oh man, Seth Cole, he's up in smoke. Seth Cole is up in smoke, as well as Eric Burton. And oh man, who's our current leader? Our current leader right now is Lyndon Wright. And oh man, I'm going through the field, and we have our first 2 eliminations. Andreas Allen and Preston Ford, they're out. So those 2 are our first eliminations of this event. As Lyndon Wright, he's still on the 2nd lap. Alex Tanker makes his way into 2nd. And oh man, Eric Burton and Alex Ferrati, Trevor Smoke, as well as Seth Cole. We may have 3 more eliminations. And Michael Norman, he's up in smoke as well. Oh man, Danny Wells, look at his 2 car. He may have the cleanest car on the track right now. We're heading into the final lap, but don't forget, pit stops, they're not necessarily a bad thing. As we see Dylan Ponte make it through the jump just fine, as well as Brian Acosta, and so did Danny Wells. And oh man, Michael Norman, he's up in smoke, and the 10 car is eliminated. The 10 car is Dylan Young. Dylan Young is eliminated. And oh boy, and the 8 and the 3 have just been eliminated, as well as the 22. So that's Alex Ferrati, Eric Burton, and Seth Cole. They're all eliminated. But we have to find our leader right now, and I think our leader right now is Lyndon Wright, and he's coming down pit road. And oh man, he almost crashed into Danny Wells. And oh man, he spins out Danny Wells just as I was about to say something. And right there, the field is frozen. The field is frozen because of Lyndon Wright. He just crossed the start finish line, I believe. Did he? I think he did. Yes, he did. He already crossed the start-finish line. The field is frozen. So the field is frozen right now, and I bet the luckiest guy right now out of that field of cars right now is Charles Jackson. He was one of the first guys who fell off the track, but he will go on to the next segment. So in segment 1, we have had 7 eliminations. Eric Burton, Alex Ferranti, Seth Cole, Michael Norman, Dylan Young, Preston Ploy, and Andreas Allen. They are out of the Derby. But Lyndon Wright, Alex Tanker, Dylan Poteet, Justin Osborne, Danny Wells, Ryan Acosta, Steven Gonzalez, Pichu London, Joshua Collar, Cole Daly, James Silverfox, Chris Washer, and Charles Jackson. They are going to go on to segment number 2. And oh man, segment 1 already took out a pretty few couple of favorites, but the Derby is long from over. We are going to head into segment 2 with 13 cars left.
Gentlemen, start your engines!
Nice and easy, long day. It's going to be a lot of adjustments. It's going to be a lot of fun, guys. This is a real race here. We're going to have a blast tonight. I can't wait to get out there and get going.
And here we are. We're about to get underway with the second segment. James Silverfox, Pichu London, Chris Washer, Dylan Poteet, Charles Jackson, Ron Acosta, Lyndon Wright, Joshua Collins, Steven Gonzalez, Justin Osborne, Danny Wells, Alex Tanker, and Cole Daly. Those are your remaining 13 drivers as we're now about to enter the second segment. Now starting off in the front this time is going to be Pichu London and Jay Silverfox. Are both of these guys going to try to pull a press and floor like in the last segment? Hopefully they'll wise up. I don't know because James Silverfox, he got a huge push from Chris Washer. And he's really trying to go on the outside right now. Here they come into the first jump. And Silverfox is bouncing really high. And there he goes up in smoke. And another guy's up in smoke, Chris Washer. He's not up in smoke. And oh boy, we got a spin in the back. And somebody falling off track. It's Charles Jackson again. Oh man, second segment in a row where Charles is falling off the track. And we had another guy fall off the track. I couldn't see who it was. Oh, it was Joshua Collard. And oh boy, we got lots of cars fuming in smoke right now. I'm going to have to go through the field and see. But right now, our current leader is Steven Gonzalez. And he almost messed up that jump there. Second now is Ryan Acosta, and third is Alex Tanker. And oh boy, I'm gonna have to take a look at all the cars smoking. There's Silverfox in the 6th. He appears to be done. And I think we had another car fall off the track. I'm not sure. So far, we have Joshua Collar and Charles Jackson on pit road, and here comes Ryan Acosta down pit road as well as some other guys. Oh man, here comes Steven Gonzalez through first jump, and he lands it bad, and oh boy, so did Alex Tanker, and oh boy, it looks like we may be playing the waiting game, but right now the only guy who's relatively clean right now is Cole Daly in that number 20. But oh boy, Steven Gonzalez, this is not what he needed, as we have a lot of cars on pit road. And Silverfox, he's trying to stay alive as much as possible. But Silverfox, he has no choice but to enter his pit stall, and Silverfox is eliminated, as well as the number 9. That is Chris Washer. Chris Washer and James Silverfox are both eliminated. And Cole Daly fell off the track, and he was the leader. And that is gonna cycle the lead over to Steven Gonzalez. But Steven Gonzalez, he's up in smoke. Oh boy, we're gonna have to go back a bit and see what happened to Cole Daly. And just like that, the wheels locked up, and he just couldn't control it, and he got stuck. As we now see Steven Gonzalez, we're into the final lap, but Steven Gonzalez, he's the leader, but he just got eliminated. The leader of the race is eliminated, and and oh boy, a couple of the cars came back on track. And oh boy, Lyndon Wright, now he's up in smoke. As well as the 13 of Ron Acosta, but whoever the leader is, they have to, oh boy, the field isn't frozen until the lead car crosses the line. But oh man, Ron Acosta, and looks like, and oh man, Danny Wells, he's coming back down pit road, and he's on his second lap. Oh boy, I have no idea who the leader is right now. And oh boy, Dylan Poulter, he just ran to the pit. Oh man, he just ran to the pit barrier. He just did a 360 just now. And oh man, I have no idea who the leader is. They say the second place car is the 13. As we see Cole Dowley leaving pit road now. But the 13 just got eliminated, as well as the 17. And oh man, Ryan Acosta and Lyndon Wright are both eliminated, and Dylan Pote, he just got eliminated. So oh man, I don't know how many cars we got left on the track, and Cole Dowley, he just landed that jump. And oh man, he may be the leader now, because I think he's the only car on track. Cole Dowley may be the only car left on track, but the field is not frozen yet. It says the third place car is Danny Wells. And I think he's the current leader right now on the final lap of this thing. He may be. And oh boy, Danny Wells, he just got up in smoke, but it doesn't matter. He can coast the pit road under smoking, and he can still go on to the next segment. Another car on track, that's P2 London. I believe he's in second right now. And Justin Osborne, he's not too far behind. Whichever one of these cars crosses the finish line first, they're gonna freeze the field. And oh boy, we may have only 4 cars left for the final segment. And oh boy, Danny Wells, he's trying as hard as he can to outrun Justin Osborne in the 18. All he has to do is just, and oh boy, Danny's car, it stopped smoking. Danny's car has stopped smoking. And with that, Danny, he's going to coast down pit road and freeze the field. Because Justin Osborne, yep, that's it. The field is frozen. The field is frozen right now. The field is indeed frozen, and well, Nelly. Oh, wait a minute. I may have made a mistake. They say Cole Dowley was the leader. Oh, Cole Dowley froze the field. Oh man, my mistake. Cole Dowley, he actually froze the field half a lap ago. So my mistakes. So Cole Dowley, even though his status says retired, he did freeze the field, so he's not eliminated. Cole Dowley is not eliminated because he's the one that froze the field. He's shown as the leader, so heading into the final segment, we're only going to have 4 cars. That's going to be Cole Dowley, Danny Wells, P2 London, and Justin Osborne. One of these four drivers, two of them are either going to make their debut in the NASCAR Second Cup, or they're going to come back for their second consecutive season, or their third consecutive season. I'm not sure, but oh man, a little bit of thrills and spills in the second segment. We have lost a lot more cars, and heading into the final segment, we're only going to have 4. So who's going to win is going to come down between Danny Wells, Cole Dowley, Justin Osborne, or Alex Tanker. So stay tuned.
Just go out there, do what you gotta do. No mistakes. That's the big thing today. Just no mistakes.
As we're heading into the final segment, we are now down from 13 to 4. Justin Osborne, P2 London, Danny Wells, and Cole Dowley. 2 drivers looking to make their Second Cup debut, and 2 drivers looking to make their Second Cup Series return. But who is it going to be? Are any of these guys going to eliminate themselves from that first jump? Try not to get the draft, but it's kind of hard not to, as Justin Osborne and P2 London are going to lead these guys off. Remember, a lot can happen in 3 laps, and they head into a 4th segment, but I'm not sure And oh man, all these guys are almost neck and neck as Cole Dally. He's trying to give a push. And oh man, Danny Wells, he got a little bit loose. But I don't know, he may be hanging back as Peach London is going to be the first car to take this jump. And oh man, and remember guys, it doesn't matter where you finish. And oh boy, Justin Osborne's wheels locked up, and he crashed right in front of Danny Wells. And Danny Wells is up in smoke. And Cole Dally, he's trying to pull away from the pack. But oh boy, Pichu London and Danny Wells are smoking, and Justin Osborne has teleported to pit road, which, once again, I repeat, is not a bad thing. It may actually help you win this thing because you can either eliminate yourself or come out and finish this thing. It depends, but it looks like we're probably gonna have to play the waiting game because Cole Dally, his car appears to be slow. But oh man, it looks like without a doubt, Pichu London and Danny Wells are gonna be eliminated. I'm not sure. Justin Osborne, he still sits on pit road. And oh boy, Cole Dally, he's coming down pit road. Now don't forget, you can stay on pit road for as long as you want. Just don't disappear, because if you disappear, that's it. You're done. But oh boy, I can't say the same thing for Cole Dally and Danny Wells. It looks like we're going to be down to 2 cars as Cole Dally, he'll make his way into his pit stop. And oh man, and Justin Osborne, he could be just sitting there biding his time. Cole Dally is in his pit stop as well as Pichu London. And Pichu London, he's done. And here comes Danny Wells into his pit stop. And oh man, giving a tap to Cole Dally, and he's done. So oh man, we're down to 2 cars. Justin Osborne and Cole Dally. This is just like season 2 all over again, where Barney Ward, he was stuck on pit road and he ended up winning this thing. So I don't know what's gonna happen between Cole Dally and Justin Osborne. I'm probably gonna have to hump some Jeopardy again. This is one of the ever more crucial moments of the Chevrolet Demolition Derby, because it could come down to this. And oh man, Cole Dally, he's coming back on the track. Now Cole Dally, you're gonna have to drive smart, or you better hope that Justin Osborne gets eliminated. Don't take this jump too fast and eliminate yourself, because if you do, that's probably going to be one of the most boneheaded moves of this sport. And Cole Dally, he takes the jump. And oh man, he lands it good. He lands it good. Oh boy, but he still has to last one more lap, or hope that Justin Osborne doesn't come back onto the track. But it doesn't look too good for the 18 right now. It may be down to the 20. I'm not sure, but it's not over until there's only 1 car standing. And Cole Dally right now, he is just biding his time and driving as carefully as possible. It looks like he may be coming back down to pit road. But don't forget, Justin Osborne, he has not completed a single lap because once he landed from that big jump, his wheels locked up and he had to teleport to pit road. And oh boy, that's it. Justin Osborne has been eliminated. So that means the winner of the 3rd annual Chevrolet Demolition Derby is Cole Dally. Cole Dally in the number 20 Chevrolet Camaro. And he will take home the large trophy today, as he is our 3rd Chevrolet Demolition Derby champion. Cole Dally last season in the SEGA Cup Joe for Penske in the number 77 Penske Truck Reynolds Dodge Charger. Now Penske is coming back to Dodge, but I don't think Cole Dally will. He's looking to find himself a better team, but he can celebrate now. Cole Dally is the last driver standing, and he will take home the 3rd annual Chevrolet Demolition Derby championship. Oh man. Well, this derby turned out to be pretty exciting, and it really came down to the 3rd segment. Wow, the 3rd segment of the 3rd annual derby, and we have Cole Dally come out on top. No doubt he's gonna pick his reserve ride, but we're not gonna find out what kind of car he's gonna pick until we find out the testing session that Seth Cole has started. It's gonna take place at Phoenix International Raceway next week. And Cole Dally, he's taking his victory lap where he can do wherever he wants now. He can tear up that car if he wants to. And he's taking one last big jump, and he lands it right, but he doesn't care. Cole Daly is our third Derby winner, and we're pretty much done here. Cole Daly savoring the moment and taking his victory lap. No doubt we're gonna see bright things from the third season of the SEGA Cup from this guy. Well, race fans, that's pretty much it. Cole Daly is our last driver standing. So yeah, that's it. We'll see you next time for the next Mobile One Nationwide Series race, which is going to take place in Indianapolis, as well as a SEGA Cup testing session. So stay tuned, race fans.